Just waiting for this live to come on. Alright, so morning Mumbo Gumbo. Alright, now, I normally don't, no, what I'm talking about. I don't like talking about a lot of stuff that I talk about, to be honest with you. I'm not the type of person to talk about my personal business, but for some odd reason, once again, I have to bring this up. Alright, so I'm not going to complain about it, I'm just going to bring it up. Okay? There's a lot of people who wonder why a bunch of things, you know, saying that they shouldn't be wondering why, you know. They shouldn't be wondering why. I think the way that I think, you know what I'm saying, or I am the way that I am. Everybody has scars, alright, from their past that form who they are today, alright. Now, I come from a family. I was born into my mom's family on my mom's side. My mom's side of the family is from Mississippi, okay. My grandfather was a sharecropper, right? You know, everybody that knows anything about Mississippi, they know the lineage of Mississippi is not a good thing, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of areas, especially the slavery department, okay. Now, in families, there's a lot of generational curses, alright. Now, in my family, there's a few generational curses. One is procrastination, alright. Two is, what word am I looking for? Give me 1 second. Incest. 2 is incest. 3, which is not a curse, but a lot of my family think it's a curse because, you know, they're Christians and, you know, they don't understand, or they have their beliefs. I'm not going to say they don't understand, alright? That would be judgmental, alright? They have their beliefs, alright? So, they have a problem with homosexuality. There's bisexuality in my family as well, you know what I'm saying? Now, do I know this who for sure? No, I do not. You know what I'm saying? I don't go and be dibble-dabbing in my family's business, you know what I'm saying? I've been living my life okay by myself, alright, for a long time. You know, these are the reasons why I stayed by myself for a long time, okay? So anyway, that being said, alright, once again, alright, everybody has scars, alright. When I was a baby, and like in Alaska, alright, I was forced to give fellatio to a kid, alright. I was at a babysitter. My parents were probably out at the club. The kid forced me to give him fellatio, okay? Then he gave me fellatio. That started the cycle. That started me into not understanding things, okay? So, that being said, I know my parents knew about this, or at least I think they did. Why? Because I feel like I was the type of kid to tell the truth a lot. It used to get me in trouble, you know what I'm saying? So, if something weird happens to you, and you're going to bring it up, you know, well, at least I was, as a child, I was going to bring it up, you know. So, anyway, so that happened, alright? So, now, we fast forward, we're living back in Missouri, alright? My parent, and I'm bringing this up because you should be aware of your children, okay? You should be aware of your children, alright? So, I was forced to watch pornography as a kid. My parents had pornography around. I had some older cousins that were coming and babysitting. They were watching pornography, you know what I'm saying, in front of me. They forced me to watch pornography. This also, you know what I'm saying, changed my, this is like the 3rd grade, 2nd or 3rd grade, alright? So that, you know, was on my brain, okay? Fast forward to probably about the 5th grade, 5th or 6th grade, something like that, you know what I'm saying? My mom or my dad, I have no idea. We had people staying in the house, alright? So my mom forced my sister to sleep in a bed with me. So I vaguely remember forcing my sister to give me fellatio, alright? Because this is like, at this point in time, it's like second nature, you know what I'm saying? That happened. I had a guy cousin, you know what I'm saying, that asked me to give me fellatio now, and he was young too, so how that even happened, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. Probably because he was probably watching his mom do it, you know what I'm saying, being around the wrong things type of thing. Now this cousin, I don't know if he's gay or not, but he definitely looks gay, you know what I'm saying, he definitely acts gay, alright, today. Now, people have this debate whether people come out gay or not, or somebody made them gay. Look, people come out gay the way that they are, okay? So get over yourself. The way that you are is the way you are. What you like is what you like. If you came out gay or bisexual or straight, this is the way that you came out, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is the way that you're, nobody, in my opinion, because I have no idea, alright? Nobody just comes out and be like, hating anything, alright? Nobody comes out the womb hating anything or liking anything, you know what I'm saying? You come out the way that you are, and then you're formed by the things that happen to you in your life, alright? So those two things happened, alright? So that formed things. I've had a few cousins that stayed with me because, you know, my family, that's what they do. They bring people in, you know, family in that stay with you that are having trouble somewhere else, I suppose, and then these type of things happen. I've had cousins come and climb in a bed with me, female cousins climb in a bed with me, and you know what I'm saying, whatever happened. Now, mind you, this is a generational curse thing. You know, there's a lot of families out there that have this going on in their life that they probably should monitor. Now, I feel like, you know, because I had the gay experience when I was a baby, you know what I'm saying, that probably, you know what I'm saying, enticed my self-righteous Christian family, you know what I'm saying, to try to force the females in my family to do things to me, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that I wasn't gay, because I'm the oldest in my family. You know what I'm saying, I'm the oldest of my mom. I'm the oldest of my mom's child, and I'm one of the most influential people. Even as a young child, I was always very influential, you know what I'm saying, on the next generation for some odd reason. I have no idea why. So, you know, I come from a Christian background where they believe in homosexuality. They do not believe in that stuff, you know what I'm saying. They were taught that that is an abomination of God type of thing. Alright, so my belief is, I have no idea because nobody talks to me about this stuff, but I'm always forced to bring it up to help people break their chains, even though I'm past all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been past all this stuff for almost 20 years, you know what I'm saying, but for the last 6 years, I keep getting, you know what I'm saying, poked and prodded to keep bringing up my past that I buried, you know what I'm saying, to put behind me, you know, that it does no good for me to continuously bring up stuff that I got past. It only does good for you guys. And the sad thing about it is, you know, said most people only want to know this stuff because they want to know why I'm not pursuing any black females. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, I don't pursue anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I sit and I work and I do my job. Whoever vibes with me, vibes with me. Plain and simple. And then you got all these people that want to come up late and be like, oh, I thought he was this, I thought he was mean, I thought he was racist, I thought he was this, I thought he was that. Oh, he's not? Oh, I like him, let me talk to him. I'm just saying, dude. And then they get mad because I'm not pouring sugar in your coffee. I'm like, dude, I'm just living my life, man. My doors are closed. As far as the love factor, like me trying to, you know what I'm saying, take any advancements from anybody. I'm like, you can only take so many advancements. We can be friends, though. What's wrong with that? Alright, so with that being said, the reason, you know, everybody has scars, man. And I really hate bringing this up because I feel like I don't do anything wrong when it comes to race relations. If you choose to symbolize or associate yourself with labels that are forced upon you, you know what I'm saying, then so be it. Don't be mad at me because I choose to place a label on me that makes sense, which is I'm American. All right, I chose to take that label and say, look, I'm American, dude. I'm not doing this whole for a job purpose wise. Of course, I'm gonna mark down black, African American. I'm gonna mark down whatever the society thinks that I am. I'm gonna mark that down for a job because it's getting a job. But in the free man's world, dude, you know what I'm saying? I was born in America. I'm an American. That's the label that I put on myself. I'm free. I'm in the land of the free, and I'm able to say whatever I want to say. And I repeat, people fight for that right, and people have died for that right. I repeat, I had an uncle that fought in the Vietnam War, and he died for that right, for me to say whatever I want to say. Okay? So, I refuse to label myself in a box that separates people, that keeps people down. You know what I'm saying? So, I repeat, you know, everybody has scars, alright? So, I've had a lot of black women in my time that should not have been in my bed. Alright? And that's not saying, you know what I'm saying, anything except for the fact that I have a hard time dealing with black women because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because of those scars. That doesn't mean I don't love black women. That does not mean that at all. I give all the love to black women. I go overboard, you know what I'm saying, for black women. Okay? Overboard. But the truth of the matter is I have scars. I've been raped by a black woman. I've had black cousins run and jump in my bed to have sex with me. Alright? Not to mention the whole me and my sister thing. I'm sorry, but that does something to me. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not sorry, but I apologize that you haven't dealt with the scars that I've dealt with when it comes to incest, you know what I'm saying, you name it, being raped, you name it. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize that you're upset at me because I have a hard time with sexual relations with black women. Listen to what I'm saying. I apologize for you having a problem with me having problems with sexual relations with black women because of the scars that I've had as a child. You have to understand people's problems, man. You have to understand people's scars. And you have to focus on your life. Don't focus on somebody else's life. Focus on your life. If you focus on your life, you'll probably be happy.